Morning guys, so welcome to my road to Scottsdale, episode 5. Sorry, you can probably hear the greenkeeper coming past, I'll just wait for a second. Yeah, he's driving by now. Just going to get this tractor done and go through there. So, we're here. So, that's our greenkeepers working super hard out on the golf course. So, this is going to be a video redoing my data, seeing where we're at. Like I said, I really want to get my ClubHead speed up again, so that's the main thing what we're looking at the moment. Just seeing ClubHead speed, so I might just show you difference in ClubHead speed between each club, and then towards January, middle of January, start of January, middle of January, start zoning it in, trying to get the dispersion correct and hit more greens, and then sort of chipping. We're going to go down to the chipping area down here at my golf club where I'm a member at. So we're going to do 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50 yards, see what those stats say. I've got to say a couple of them on my first video were pretty good, so it's going to be tough to beat them, but we'll give it a try. We've been working hard, so we're definitely going to give that a good try. The ground is a lot wetter today because, like I said, we've had a lot of rain over the last few days, and just now when I drove through, I don't know, we probably can't see on the video, but it's very wet up here. The mat's pretty wet, so data might not show perfect, but it's the only time I've got this week to get it in, so just have to go with what we've got. So I'll go warm up, and then I'm going to put the video on. We're going to start with pitching wedge and work our way up. Let's see if this data's improved. We're looking at ClubHead speed being faster today, and then everything else we'll look at as we go. Right, hope you enjoy. So, starting off with pitching wedge. Let's have a look at what's changed. On to 9 iron. So, on to 8 iron. Seven iron. Six iron. Five iron. Four iron. Two iron. Five wood. Three wood. Last one, driver. This is the one I want to see up and long. The data done for today. Fingers crossed I've improved ClubHead speed. Distance looks like there's been added on a little bit with this. What I can remember, I haven't looked at the data again, so I'm looking forward to looking back at that and seeing if I've gained a couple more miles an hour ClubHead speed on all my clubs. A couple's fine. I mean, it's been 3-4 weeks of me training, so me able to pick up just 2 miles an hour in that 3 to 4 weeks, especially being a full-time coach, trying to train, trying to get used to that ClubHead speed. I'll be over the moon, over the moon. I'm hoping, and what I recall, I think I have picked up a couple of miles an hour on each club, so be ecstatic if that happens. Yeah, really pleased. Swing's feeling great now, starting to feel a lot better, swinging fuller, and now just trying to get the club head close on the way down. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm still super loving this, loving it so much. It's been a long time since I've practiced and enjoyed it this much. So yeah, I'm really loving it, and hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I know it's not professional or too professional. Doing my best as an amateur creator, but I just hope you get to see what you can do if you just dedicate some time to it. Just put a little bit of time into it, where you can progress to. It does take time picking up whatever it is. If you're just changing a part of your swing, it does take time. You know, like I say to all my clients, it's going to take time to make those changes, but to make it feel natural, you know, it's longer. It takes longer and longer. So yeah, you know, this isn't the end. Even after Scottsdale, this isn't the end. I still got to keep progressing. If people do enjoy it still, I'll keep doing it, because I am enjoying it. I'm loving it. You know, doing these videos makes me wake up, get up, like I said this morning, get here for 8 AM, practice before I go to work, and yeah, just really enjoying it. So hopefully you're enjoying it, and let's get on with the short game, see how we get on with the short game, see if we've made any improvement on that. Fingers crossed, because that is what I'm really looking for, is improving the short game, the chipping. I can see it on the golf course. I might not be making the up and downs yet, but I can definitely see there's a massive progress in confidence, shall we say. You know, there's been some shots which I haven't liked for a long time, and I'm starting to execute them, actually strike them. That's what I'm looking for, is to strike, and then we start working on controlling the distance. So I hope you enjoy these videos. Like I said, it's going to keep going until I go to Scottsdale, and let's see how far we can get. Right, I've done the data for the long game. Now we're on the short game. We're at a different golf course, so I've just had a little test of the greens, see how they're running, because like I said, we've had a lot of rain. This golf course is a lot drier to where I work, so it performs differently. Feels like it's about to absolutely pour down. There's a sunshine and dark clouds, so we're gonna have to do it in the rain. So I'm gonna start with 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50, 3 balls, see how close I can get, and see if we've improved a little bit. This one's gonna be change of clubs with the short one. I'm gonna do it with pitching wedge, the rest I'm gonna do with sand wedge, and then see what we can do. Right, let's see how we get on. Let's see the numbers at the end of all this, and yeah, let's see if we've improved. So I've just noticed that my mic wasn't on. I had the bit in the bottom of the phone on, but I didn't actually have my mic on, so you couldn't hear what I said. What I was saying was absolutely loving it. I mean, it is showing massive improvement. 40, 30, 20, 10 is probably my worst today, because I changed clubs, so I tried to do it with pitching wedge. But I just hold a 40-yard pitch shot, and the other two were superb as well. You know, this is my issue, is I get so excited that I don't concentrate, but I hold the first one, stay concentrated on my technique, and executed the next two brilliantly. It's not showing in my stats on the golf course yet, so but I know, like I said to you, in the range it's definitely improving, massive improvement. Just a few issues I've got out there, so when I have a really steep uphill lie, I realised I went back to my old technique, so that's something I've got to stay focused on and try and practice when I'm out on the golf course, and just keep building the confidence, keep building that confidence of strike. Then I start getting distance control. What I'm going to do from next week onwards is actually add more games in, so block practice is still going to be there, but not as much. It's still going to be a little bit of testing, so probably about 10-15 minutes, because like I said, I only probably get an hour a day most days, but we'll see how next week goes, because it's coming up to Christmas, so lessons might get a little bit less, which is fine, which is happy days in a way for me to practice. So I get a little bit more practice in, but I'm going to add a few more games in. I'm going to explain them when I add them in, what I'm going to do. Right, we're on to 50 yards now. So last one, stats have improved. I will say I have not practiced a 50-yard shot. Like, since I've done that data, I have not practiced a 40-yard, have not practiced a 50-yard. So I was over the moon with a 40-yard one. Let's see how the 50-yard one goes. Wow. Wow. I mean, that's landed dead on the pin, stop dead, more spin. Wow. And like I said, hit the divot and wasn't frightened about hitting the ground. Whew, like I said, put just a little bit of effort in, it does help. Getting the right technique does help. It is all helping. Say that, then I fat one. But it's a good fat. It's a good fat. It literally landed just short of the green. So it's in my opinion, right now, I will take that as a good fat, because when I fat it, it's normally right in front of me. So I'm happy. I'm still happy. I know I'm still going to hit those shots. Like I said, it's never going to go away out of my game straight away. Hopefully over time it will, but it's so much better. Like I said, I'm still not going to be frightened about hitting that ground, even though I just fatted up. Oh, be as good as you look. Wow. I know I'm talking on this one, but wow, wow. So much spin. I have not had that from 50 yards in a long time. Yes, I know the greens are wet. That doesn't matter. I could not do that with them. I mean, two of them are within 6 foot. I mean, that's not heard of from me. Not heard of from me. So, yeah. Ecstatic, man. Ecstatic. I am so over the moon. Make sure you repair your divots out after you practice, and repair your pitch marks on the green. Super important to help the greenkeepers out, because it takes a long time for this stuff to grow back if you don't repair it. So please repair your pitch marks, put your divots back, just repair everything on the golf course, help the greenkeepers out at your local golf club. But super excited to see how these stats look from the last one. I will show you the last stats and then compare them. Okay, so we're on the range. It is pretty bright, sun straight into the eyes. Today's going to be, sorry, can't see my face. Today's going to be all about speed training again. So we're going to swing 10 balls as fast as we can with a 9 iron. 10 balls fast I can with a 7 iron, 4 iron and driver. So we're just going to keep it to those 4 today, or just swing as fast as we can, maybe 12 balls, and just swing as fast as we can. So let's start with 9 iron. Okay, so I forgot to press the record button on my 7 iron. I did just hit 12 7 irons, so I can't do it again. I'm going to be too knackered. So we're going to move to 4 iron. But unfortunately, yeah, I didn't press the record button on that time, so I'll make sure I press the record button again. So we're now on to driver. Again, sorry about the light, it's sun is blaring straight into us, so might not look the best video, but just proving to do ball speed. Sorry, ClubHead speed, not ball speed. So, speed training done. Pretty tired. 4 arms are killing me. So yeah, that's the speed training done this week with on the range. One more session to go on in the garden. And like I said, just keep building that ClubHead speed up as much as we can. Ball speed's gone up on the range here, so that's good. Yeah, just got to keep practicing and see how we go.
From a foot was 0 birdies. Like, what? Right, is the wind off the right?
Should be. I was trying to hit it.
I think it's a little bit, you need to go over a little bit.
Go!
Oh, I don't know how do you...
Is it? Oh, that's tough.
Oh, you got it on there.
It worked well.
What, just go to the end?
Just literally, yeah, just place where you think it is. Maybe that's how you got to do it.
I am too far right.
Get right.
Get right.
Get right. Oh, it's
Get in.
What shot? Go!
Oh, lucky.
you see there's like a strip
Yeah.
of light underneath his ball. Definitely drew it.
Golf shot.